been a minute since I've posted any content, but we're gonna get back into the content grind. And I'm sorry for the hiatus, but I'm back. I'm not gonna get into any of the story. We're just gonna get straight into the video. So let's get into it. So as the title suggests, I have been working on a game for about 2 weeks now. March 31st. It is currently April 17th. So it's been about 2 weeks, a little more. I've been working on this game, and it started off as me messing around with a placement system and eventually wanting to create a game out of it. And this is kind of like an introduction to it, kind of like a Devlog 0 for it. So yeah, let's just get into it, shall we? I have got a couple of videos here, I've got a couple videos here that document, I guess, my progress throughout the past few little bits. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through these, kind of explain them, what's been going on at the time, and then I will open the game and show you what it's like right now. So yeah, let's go to the first video. This was March 31st when I first started it. Okay, so we can see here I am trying to create a placement system. Here's this video here. We can see that the object was facing the camera. It was not snapping. It was being silly. It was halfway in the ground. Yeah, this was the start. Okay, next video, same day. We got it to get up on the ground and snap to a basic grid. It really wasn't that hard. There's that. So moving on, we got the next day, the 17th. We have got it tweening, which means moving smoothly. You can see in the previous video, it was going stud by stud, and in this, it is tweening smoothly to each individual stud. I think that's really all I wanted to show for this one. I had my performance stats up here to make sure that the tween service wasn't creating any issues with performance, which it doesn't, thankfully. Moving on, same day, we have got this here. Okay, so we've got our first test at models here. We can place models. We've got rotating and moving very nicely here. Moving on, we've got a little map here, sort of. This is when I started testing the plot system for when players have plots to build on. And you can see a couple models in here. So these models are just taken from the toolbox. And you can hear we have sounds. Quickly analyze this. So we've got our modular categories here along with modular items and the grid size and the rotate increment. We've got both of these running. We can see we have nice movement. Sorry. I implemented a reset rotation, which is just the keybind T. We can see this new keybinds list here. Now that's something new. We've never seen this bag open. So originally I had this bag open and it would be a scrolling frame, but then I realized that that's a lot of work. If you want to get to an item somewhere down there, you'd have to open this, scroll, and it takes up a lot of the screen. So I eventually ended up changing it, but for now this is what it looked like and I was pretty proud of this. So yeah, that's all the systems working, not really much more to talk about that. March 2nd, so the next day, we can see the lighting has changed a little bit. Okay, I was trying to work on collisions here. Next one, we've got, finally got collisions to work. Yippee! There were some slight issues with it, obviously. Another video from March 2nd. These four have all been on the same day. So there's a slight background music. It's very sweet. That background music is still in the game. We've got these buttons up here. Sounds are sounding pretty good. I think that's what I was showing off some collisions. Okay, so the delete system, this was the beginnings of it. Let's get into this next one. This is 6 days later. I didn't take a break between developing. I just took a break from recording. But this here is a first attempt at like what maybe a map would be and the plot claiming system. So as you can see, UI got an entire rehaul. If you want to join the Discord, talk with me, you know, give some ideas, all that fun stuff. The UI here, this is still in the game. I love making UI. This is all created by me. These icons are a paid pack. I will leave a link to the description. It is by Rose. You probably know who that is. Absolutely fantastic graphic designer and vector maker, just awesome. So I bought his pack. The index now. So I decided to come up with the idea of the index to show the items you've discovered and the items you haven't discovered. Pretty simple. Took a lot of work. Looks really good. Not gonna lie. I love the UI. It's still in the game. March 9th. Or sorry. April 9th. Let's see here. This was a day later. I added a couple more plots. I think this was me just showing off the mechanics. We have got a building, deleting, and a cancel, like get out of building and deleting mode. UI bar is not, go away. But I'm gonna go away. So the UI scales nicely, looks good. So this is on the 12th, 3 days later. I was testing out some plot stuff. So I had gotten rid of the map and we were having some plot issues with claiming and being able to claim multiple times and other people not being able to claim plots. It was an issue. I decided to create a indication of when you're in building or deleting mode, and so when you cancel, it's not like, did I actually hit the cancel button, you know what I mean? So which is these grid squares here. Next video, so this is gonna be a huge jump. Okay, so from 412 to 412 we have a big jump, and this is because I wanted a style change from classic low poly simulator to like half realistic, half low poly, to kind of, I don't know, try and set myself out in the game out. I mean, so this is a little later. We've got foraging. This was the first implementation of it. Sounds for it and everything. You can see a lot has changed obviously with the map. It's come a long way since this, but this is what it looked like at that point. Now this was on the 14th, 2 days later. I had done a lot. I had added this UI here. None of these buttons had worked yet, and I ended up changing these a little bit. The UI implementation's all here. Dangerosity here. I had commissioned him to create me these assets, and they look fantastic. They look amazing. There are so many assets, and he did them for very cheap as well. But this is his Discord here if you want to hire him. Definitely check him out. Give him a shoot him a text. His work's fantastic. So it ended up putting all the assets into the game, customizing them a little bit. This is what we had for the map. We still got this map in place right now. Also on the 14th, I think this is just a showing of all the mechanics at the time. This is on the 15th. This was 2 days ago. We've got a video here depicting the codes. Which you can see the UI I made, code not found, snowman, works. I made an entirely modular code system, and I'll get into the developer side of things once I start making more devlogs on it. But this is just kind of a showcase of where I'm at right now. Then I think what I'm going to do is show the game in its current form. All right, so this is the game currently. We've got these buttons here in the bottom for things that will obviously be coming soon. We've got our codes, and we can forage. So let's go claim a plot here. You can see we can claim this plot. We can build the stuff that we have found. So we haven't discovered those trees. We've discovered this one. We've only discovered this decoration, and we've only discovered this rock. We haven't discovered the stands nor the paths, which actually aren't even available in the game yet. So yeah, this is what the game looks like right now currently. If you have suggestions for it, definitely join the Discord. Let me know. Either DM me or put it in general for now. I can make a suggestion thingy later. And I'll be making more devlogs as time progresses when I work on the game more. Definitely leave your suggestions in the comments or in the Discord. Real quick, I do want to thank you guys for the immense amount of support. It has been immaculate. Even though I haven't posted in a year. Over a year. Yikes, that is wild. I am so sorry, guys. You guys have still been subscribing and liking and just supporting, and it's fantastic to see, and I thank you guys so much for that. Last giveaway was at 100 subs. It was like 1,000 or 800 Robux or something. I'll be doing another one soon here. I don't know when. I'll figure it out. This video is kind of just thrown together to kind of give you guys an update here. But yeah, I can't thank you guys enough. More content will definitely be coming out sooner. Thank you guys for watching the video. I'll be sure to get some more content out soon and be working on the game. Again, I'll leave the Discord link in the description. I will leave Dangerosity's Discord so you guys can hit him up. Commission him. He's a great builder. And yeah, I will see you all in the next one.